across the middle.
Willis looking to throw at time of the pocket, slips it downfield. Does it? Touchdown play.
Hopping in front, Olave. Touchdown. Thompson coming into this. Young has time, finds holds, and they'll float one in for a big-time completion of
6 yards on that first drive. Pickett off the throw. This is a deep ball. In stride.
Across midfield.
trouble. Able to escape and able to find Chris Olave. Olave able to escape. Enzo shot. Touchdown, Cameron Latu. 42. Pickett wants to throw. Looking deep. Jordan Addison. At the 15.
Gonna run it. Looking for a fly. Now getting outside. He gets some room. Gets the block from Hunter. And he scores.
Stroud for the end zone. Yes. It's another one for Chris Olave. Play fake. Throw to the end zone. Wide open. Latu touchdown. Alabama. He wants to throw it again. This time takes your back deep on. And he will score. But accused Willis looks to evade it. Somehow escapes. Malik Willis is Houdini in a Liberty uniform. He's got a first down and more. Trouble. Got away. Doesn't like to run, but he will here, and he got a first down. As a running back, here's Pickett now, alluding to pressure again. Kenny can run with it if he wants. Now hesitates, throws, and throws. 3 plays. Black flies. Willis, Stokey, end zone, touchdown Flames.
Stroud in the play action fake. Steps up. Launches downfield. Oh, no!
Off the 16. Pickett tracking up, steps up, bullet to the end zone. Call the touchdown.
He's been effective picking up first down on the move.
Here he's got a man wide open. Touchdown Liberty. Demario Douglas.
First and goal. Stroud.
Olave reaching out.
T-minus 1 minute.
And here is Bryce Young hooking it up with Holden and into the end zone. 3rd down for Kenny Pickett. He goes sideline, a battle for it at the edge, and it's brought in by Wayne.
T-minus 40 seconds.
Stroud from the pocket across the middle. High throw. Oh, Love's got it.
Little option game. Willis cuts it back on a dime.
T-minus 30 seconds.
Nobody touched him. Touchdown, Liberty.
T-minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Let's dig in. Whew. Guys, what did you think about that intro? I am fired up, man. I cannot wait to open this hobby box now that I got right here. The Bowman U. I don't think I've ever been more excited to open a hobby box. I've got my college football expert from the Big Ten in the house, Brandon from 402 Collector. What's going on, guys? How you doing, man?
I dare any of you to find that much hype about this product to date or ever since. No, I'm very excited. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I hope you enjoyed the intro. My baby, I am reporting live from the Anabakatsu Strength and Conditioning Center, as far as you are well aware and as far as you know. Very psyched about this product. I know it is controversial, and some folks like it and some folks do not. However, I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to see if you, Andy, can pull that hotness. Let's get after it. And by the way, real quick, I should say before we get right after it, the way we're going to do this, folks, is we are going to do the break. We're going to do a little bit of a review. Want to hear what you say throughout the break and of the product as we're going through it. And then finally, at the end, we're going to look at who we pulled this evening and advise you a little bit on what to do with these cards. Because after all, we're dealing with folks who got drafted and folks who hope to get drafted. So, that being said, now.
Yeah. And you're ready to hit a PR in that weight room there behind you after watching that intro, right?
Yeah, took a break, getting hydrated.
Check it out. Mm-hmm. All right. So what we're going to do, I'm going to pull the wheel up. Check it out, guys. Official breaker style right here, man. Got the blue nitriles. Ready to go, man, because we're going to be pulling, if I could get my fingers in it. Man, this is kind of challenging. I get there we go. Didn't even hurt. Because we're going to be pulling some fire out of this box tonight. I could feel it. So I hope you're glued in, Derek. Got the speakers turned up, man. I love it. Derek, Mike Ham in the house, Blaine, Matt, Jamar, Bob, Justin, Todd, Shelly, third along. Cam Halford, let's go. Let's spin the wheel. So what we're going to do is this right here. We got the spreadsheet. We got 15 different groups of teams. They're grouped alphabetically. We've got the mascots. We've got the players in each group. What we're going to do is first spin the wheel for each person's name. Like, we're going to go ahead and spin the wheel right now for this person. Let's see who we get first.
And I would just say, too, because Andy had no Florida Gator wear or anything of the sort, I am wearing my University of Nebraska baseball jersey because I simply do not have a football jersey that will fit. But anyway, we got
449 Todd. It just so happens 449 Todd was in the Discord server, and he was curious about trading picks. So you get off the board first, man. So, you know, if you want to trade teams with somebody else that's out there in the chat or whatever, just keep track of it. And I mean, we can make that happen. It's not that big of a deal. If you guys want to trade teams of some sort, we can make it happen. All right. So 449 Todd off the board. So now we spin this wheel to see which group of teams or schools and players 449 Todd gets out of this break.
You're going to be the big chases are in the A and O groups. FYI, just getting that right out there.
G schools. All right, G schools. So if we go over here and we look and see which group is G schools, I went right by it. Okay. Brock Bowers, James Cook, Kyrus Jackson, Jeff Sims, Georgia, and Georgia Tech. It's a little bit of one of the smaller groups, but James Cook, he got drafted by the Buffalo Bills. Dalvin Cook's little brother.
You can't hate the defending national champions, Georgia Bulldogs. Not to say that A&O are the only groups, but again, coming from Georgia, yes, a smaller group, but Georgia, they're up there with Alabama in terms of talent level. Again, just won the national championship. Can't be too disappointed with that.
Remove. All right. Remove. Let's spin a game. There we go. Second entry into the break. Shout out to 449 Todd. Is slowing down. It's going to be Steve-I? Steve-IFB.
Oh,
cards.
It will be. Cheers.
Cheers to you, sir. Now, what group of schools does he get?
Spicy.
The in schools. There you go, man. He gets the Nebraska Cornhuskers. That's your hometown school, man.
Can't beat that.
All right, so he gets the in schools. Let's go over here. Let's put that in. Plug that in. Got Nebraska CIFB cards in school. So you get. I mean, I kind of like these picks because Romeo Doubs was drafted by the Green Bay Packers. Is Toa Taua? Is that Tua's little brother?
No. That's Tagliavia. No, Nevada, you're going to see probably some sleepers there from the Wolfpack. Same thing with the Tar Heels. Of course, you got Sam Howell down there. Josh Downs, you already mentioned. Casey Thompson, quarterback from Nebraska Cornhuskers. Possibly see a good statistical year. That's kind of up in the air. We will get into him more if we happen to pull some heat with Casey.
Yeah. Sam Howell, though. I mean, what's the chances Carson Wentz sprains both ankles this year and Sam Howell comes out and breaks out, right?
Who knows?
Kyle Hamilton went to the Baltimore Ravens, didn't he?
I want to say so.
I'm 90+% confident in my memory of that now.
I appreciate that. I am 0% confident in my memory of it. So. There you go.
But I love Kyle Hamilton watching his film from Notre Dame, dude. That guy's a stud.
Yes, he was. He is.
Oh,
He's
Brady.
Oh,
Brain gets the next pick. I know Brain's a hometown Auburn fan. BTY 8606. All right, let's see who he gets.
Maybe getting the A schools with
the
Iron Bowl.
That's who he's going for, right?
The Iron Bowl pod, as I call it.
He's gonna get the M1. So
M1.
the M1 schools are actually a pretty solid group. So the M's are the biggest alphabetical letter of schools in this whole group. And so M1 is Maryland, which is Tua's younger brother.
That is Tua Tagliavia's younger brother, who is somebody to keep an eye on with the Terrapins. Yes.
There you go. And what is his draft year? Is that next year?
That is, I believe, next year. Yeah, because I think he was a sophomore, junior. He'll be eligible as of next year. Whether he was, I mean, he'll be a junior or a senior. I apologize, I don't recall.
There's another. Eric King is quarterback from Miami.
Yes, Eric King.
Another.
So you got a few. You got 3 Hurricanes on that.
Yeah. So we discovered that grouping by alphabetical order, there were some quarterbacks and skill position players in virtually every group. Like even 449 Todd, you have Jeff Sims from Georgia Tech, who's a QB. You know, Kyrus Jackson, wide receiver. James Cook, though, is, he got some draft capital behind him with Dalvin's younger brother. There's going to be some hype there on the Buffalo Bills. So that was a smaller group, but we felt that this was the fairest way to do it for sure.
We did our absolute best to make sure everybody got some good value here. So.
Yeah. All right.
What do we got? Who's next?
Oh, thank you, Matthew, for that clarification on how to pronounce your name. Yeah, because it's Matthew Stee. FB football card. Got it.
Late stick sports cards.
Oh, and Brock Bowers. Derek said Brock Bowers is a good tight end.
Yes.
Late stick in the house, man. All right. Just remove that one. And he's actually got 2 spots in his break because he's such a stud. Yes. We're going to remove him from that one spot. Let's see what group of schools he gets.
By the way, Late Stick, congratulations. Your 8th wedding anniversary, I believe I saw. Congratulations.
Whoa.
Yes.
Dude, that's big time.
Yes.
Gets the UNW schools.
So that's what? Utah, Washington, and Washington State, I believe. No, excuse me. Utah, Washington State, and Wisconsin.
Yep. Is that the Utes? How do you say the Utah's mascot?
The Utah Utes.
What is a Ute?
A Ute is, I believe that is a native tribe, if I recall correctly.
Oh, okay.
The Utes.
It sounds like something on a tree. It sounds like a fruit or a vegetable.
Either that or Utah is very big on my cousin Vinny. I'm not sure. Not actually, I'm sure it's.
All right, back to the next contestant. Step right up. Who's it gonna be? It's slowing down. I think this is Brady's turn.
Yeah, it's gonna be all Brady. It's gonna be all Brady.
That's Brady. Let's go, Brady.
Yeah, see,
who you got?
Benjamin knows the score with the Utes.
Brady is routinely very lucky. Look at him.
And here he goes again. Oh, heavens. Brady with the Iron Bowl pod.
I told you I don't know why I gave him the comment. It wasn't a commentator's curse that time. It was a commentator.
Blessing. What else? Hype, heat.
Yeah,
Blessing? I don't know.
Yeah, the commentator uplift.
Spike, hype. I can think of other words, but anyway, we've got the A's, and that's a great group. You've got Bryce Young, John Mechie, Brian Robinson. I mean, Bo Nix, kind of. Yeah, but a great group. Brady, congratulations.
So Brian Robinson went to the Commanders. From a monetary standpoint, Brandon, do you think Bryce Young would be the most? If we pulled if they were all autograph cards, right?
Yes.
If we pulled a Bryce Young auto, would that be the most valuable card in this box?
Yes.
So it's interesting. I was watching some film of Bryce Young because I was watching Jameson Williams highlights in film. And, it's interesting. Bryce Young, he doesn't look that big. Is he like –
He's not.
Who is he best comparable to, would you say?
That's a great – you know what? I'm not even going to start that. That is up your alley. But I will – not even going to start. However, I will say off the top of my head, I would say, and you can correct me if I'm horribly wrong, I would maybe say Jalen Hurts-ish, which is appropriate, former Alabama.
But with a much better, arm, more accurate?
I would argue his arm is more accurate than Jalen.
Derek says he's small. Derek says he's small. He looks small. I thought, on his picture on the card, on the Bowman card, he looks kind of tall and lanky. But then you watch him on film, and oh, that's not tall. He looks like Drew Brees back there,
I could be compared to worse quarterbacks. So we got me. What do I get?
Hey,
I do have skin in this game. Yeah, some
402 collector, the Cornhusker himself.
Some guy.
Here we go. The Cornhuskers are off the board, unfortunately.
They are off the board.
But you get the B schools, man. Let's see who's on the B schools.
Brandon, there you go.
All right.
So I get Baylor, Boise State, Boston College, and BYU.
What's interesting? So, I have to say, I don't think that I think I'll be even more excited, I should say, about the 2022 Prism draft picks, just from a fantasy standpoint. All the guys that were just drafted, we know that the draft was 50% larger, and because of the COVID extensions and the extra year of eligibility that all those college players got, that's why the draft class was so big. However, it wasn't quarterback heavy, which is why there's not going to be a ton of quarterback hype except for Kenny Pickett and a couple other guys. But this product doesn't have a lot of I've looked at a lot of guys. I've looked for Christian Watson, I've looked for Sky Moore. I didn't find him in this product. Some guys I was looking for, which I found was pretty interesting. The checklist on this was only 100 different players. And I think that the 2022 Prism draft picks is going to have even more guys, just from this draft specifically. At least in the first 5 rounds, they probably have all those guys covered.
Let's see who's next. Let's get another name here on the board.
All right. Remove. I digress. Thank you. This is why this is another great reason why you're here, Brandon, because you keep me on track. Because people want to see what's in the box, right? People want to see what's in the box before midnight.
And Derek points out, Bryce Young is 6 foot 195. Hurts is 6 foot 1 225. So opportunity to put on some good weight, perhaps. And I don't know if he can put on that inch, but we'll see.
Lola Shelley coming off the board here. Let's see what we got for the wheel of names for you. We're down to just 8 school groups, I should say. P and S.
So we've got Purdue, Penn State, Syracuse,
P and S. Here we go.
So we got Penn State, Pittsburgh, San Jose State, South Alabama, Jalen Tolbert, that you're high on, and you got the Gamecocks of South Carolina and the Stanford Cardinal. Got Spencer Brown, Tanner Key.
Jalen Tolbert, I absolutely love out of this set. If we pull an autograph card of him, I'll consider that a big victory. I think his landing spot, Dallas Cowboys, man. And he was dominant at South. He was the South Alabama offense, if my research proves correct.
He was a significant role. Let's see what next.
I mean, somebody had to throw him the ball. I didn't see him taking many direct handoffs, but
not that I can recall too many. But
all right,
let's get her name up here. I want to see who those old schools go to.
All right, let's see who's next.
I think late stick considering his anniversary is probably due those O schools, but we'll see.
The Hitman, Scaladesi.
Your typical live stream partner, correct?
All right. Let's see who he gets. Spin again.
Got
the I schools.
All right. So we've got, scroll down there. There we go.
Let's see.
Up.
Oh, no, I'm just like going by.
There we go. So we got Illinois, Indiana, and Iowa. So you got some Big Ten goodness there.
He's like where's Brees Hall at?
Yeah.
Little miss by Bowman. Look, this is their first set, right? This is Top's first set back in the football game. We got to cut him a little slack, right?
Absolutely. I'm just looking for it. I'm looking forward to see what's in store. So who is next? Who is next? I'm excited. Can you tell?
All right.
The intro got me there. I'm just ready to go.
Yeah, I know. I'm ready to dig in, man.
Absolutely. So we got
Seagulls. But this is, see Seagulls. Okay.
I believe just got in today, by the way. So let's see how that goes. Got the speaking of schools, Ohio State, Oklahoma. You gotta love it. Congratulations. Get in today. You gotta love that grouping. OSU, Oklahoma, Ole Miss. A lot of value to be had in that group. A lot of value.
So we're also reviewing the pros and cons of doing a break firsthand in terms of being on the end user side. You never know what group you're going to get.
I'm enjoying it so far.
Boggy, Big Bob out there.
I know he's in there.
All right,
let's see what you got.
Remove. Let's see who he gets.
Stay hydrated, folks.
What are you getting, Bob? F
schools.
F is a smaller group, but
Florida and Florida State.
It's loaded because you got all three QBs. All three of the guys in the F schools are QBs. All right.
That C group's pretty sweet too. Not gonna lie. Found here once we sign up.
Derek's still feeling good from that intro, and Justin has tacos.
Yes. Taco Tuesday man himself.
It is Taco Tuesday, isn't it?
It is Taco Tuesday.
Shout out to Justin, man.
Yes.
He knows it's good. All right. I had it on the schools. Here we go. T. Such a big fat pie section. T.
T schools.
T schools for Justin.
Texas A&M, Tennessee.
There you go.
And Texas Tech. Yeah, I see some names on here definitely worth watching this season. So if you're not into college football or haven't been yet, hopefully this will give you a reason to check it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Derek says we're missing an L. Are we missing an L? Let me see.
They may be grouped with another.
No, we've got Liberty, Louisville, and LSU.
Am I missing L though from the?
Oh, are you missing it from the wheel?
No, wait. I thought I counted all the groups.
I thought you did too.
But I did do it very quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 groups. Dang it.
Oh, did you take did you spin late stick twice?
Let me see. No, late stick is still on here.
Okay, late stick is still on there. Do you want to do a giveaway spot?
I gotta add L schools on here.
Gotta add L schools. Oh wait, I'm sorry. There's 4
step
people.
1.
Oh, okay. We still have 4 more people.
I got L schools. I got 4 people left.
Okay,
I feel bad because L schools were removed from the potential winning of earlier picks. So
I apologize, folks.
A redo. Messiah says total redo. Derek. Watch Derek get the L schools. What's up, Mark? Let's do
Oh god, redo it all.
redo it all. Guys.
They want me to get that Bryce Young. I appreciate that. That's very sweet of you all. But
Is it getting warm in here? It's just me.
well, I do apologize, folks.
No, it's, they're messing with
But
us.
the L schools. There you go, Derek.
No, but he deserves it. He
does.
deserves it because he
asked,
called out the fact that we missed the L schools. There you go, Derek. That is instant karma, man. Instant karma.
There you go.
I forgot to remove them too, so I got to remove the L schools. There's a lot of controversy around the L schools. It's just it was meant to be because Carter's in London and he's not here, and he's probably asleep by now. I'm sure because it's like 3 a.m. over there.
But you got Malik Willis, you got Derek Stingley Jr. in that group.
Oops, I just totally put in Carter's name there because I was talking about him. Dear God, the controversy is just growing. All right, I'm determined to get this thing back on track. We got 3 names left. We can only spin the wheel 2 more times.
All right, what do we got?
All right. Late stick.
Late stick. So late stick number 2. What we getting? Looks like we got
K schools. That's another solid grouping.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
So back up a bit there. Oh no, there you go. So we got Kansas State, Kentucky, and Kansas State up to Kansas State, Kansas State. All Wildcats is what I'm trying to get at there.
Yeah, that is interesting. 2 different schools. So Kansas State and Kentucky has the same mascot?
Yes, they do.
Wow.
Don't even get me started on the Tigers.
How many different colleges have Tigers?
A lot. Very unoriginal.
All right, Messiah. You got it. What are the chances that Carter's still on the board? He doesn't get. We don't spin the wheel for him. He's in London,
okay.
Man. So
what do we got for Messiah?
Scraps. He's either C or M2. C schools.
C schools. That's quality. That
puts
quality.
Carter at M2. Excellent. Calvin, really? Yeah, we're in. All right. Let's go. Who do we got? We got Carter down here for the M2. And Messiah got C schools.
Not too shabby.
Congrats, Messiah. Yeah, a solid group, man. Cincinnati, Clemson, and Justin Ross said that he can't be overthrown.
Who do you have on there for M2?
What?
Who do you have on there for the M2 group? Derek was asking.
Let's see. M2.
That is Carter.
I just went right by.
There you go. So Carter.
There you go. Michigan State, Minnesota, and Missouri.
All right. So we've got everybody in. We've got all the groups assigned. Thank you.
All right.
So I believe it is time. I don't have it.
All
right.
There we go. It is time for the box. I don't have any fancy razor blades. Oh, but I do have my blue nitriles. These are latex and powder free. These are the best of the best gloves for ripping cards. Trying to bring myself the best karma that we could get here. No. All right. We're going to use the scissors here on this thing. I got 1 touches on standby. I've got the penny sleeves, the top loaders on standby.
Are those the infamous scissors from the mail day videos?
They are.
Is that what we're seeing? Oh my goodness.
They're terrible. They're dull. They're dull from all the padded envelopes that I cut
so
open.
That is a great question, Blaine. For cards and packs, what are we looking at here, Andy? I want to say.
Yeah. Do you want to pull up the breakdown real quick? Well, let's see if there's a breakdown on the box. Of course, there's not.
These boxes contained 24 packs with 4 cards per pack, featuring 2 autographs. Okay.
We do have a lot of packs here. I'll say that. We got a lot of packs.
So 24 packs, 4 cards per pack, featuring 2 autographs. Possible polls include the Big Kahuna 2000 Bowman and Vitica Golden Boy and Prime Chrome signature inserts, along with multiple refractors and first Bowman cards. So there you go.
There we go. I have to move my. There we go. All right.
We actually do have that breakdown again in the description below. If you want to have a look at that.
Dude, I imagine that if you were like, see, like behind the scenes of a breaker's room, their dungeon, that they've just got like empty packs everywhere. Just because I'm already throwing, cellophane wrap on the ground. I'm feeling. I'm gonna go through all these. What am I gonna do with it? I can't keep them here on the desk.
Magic. Come on, man.
Right? I gotta throw them somewhere.
All right, here we go.
These are so tiny. These little packs are so tiny.
Let's see what we got.
Kenneth Walker.
It's
a Bowman first, but I want you to notice here that these are not. This does not have a chrome finish. This is like a standard paper stock.
Okay.
Not a bad card though, but it does feel like a base Donruss or something. Malik Cunningham, Marvin Mims with the 2000 base Bowman design, going throwback there to the Tom Brady rookie year, and a JJ McCarthy. So the pull out of that one was the Kenneth Walker. The Kenneth Walker. I'm gonna throw that up in a penny sleeve. That deserves a penny sleeve, man. Kenneth Walker's a stud.
Derek does make a good point. Most of these are paper, but again, first-time products. Even though it is unlicensed, first-time product, there can only be one first. So we shall see what else we got in here.
See, I see guys just like busting. Okay, that does work. All right.
You'll get no worries.
Ooh, Tyler Algier, Muhammad Ibrahim. Ooh, there you go.
Oh my goodness.
James Cook, refractor. Got the silver.
Not too shabby.
Got the chrome finish. Now this it's a slightly heavier card. It does have the refractor finish. Got the first logo at the top. Nice.
Awesome. Who's that going to? Who had the G schools?
Hold on. I got it up over here. Penny sleeve.
We appreciate your patience. Says Todd has the G school. Yeah, I think that was straight out the gate.
Yeah, that's right. Todd had the G schools.
Congratulations, Todd.
Good pull, Todd.
Yes, very good.
Very good, Todd.
As I say, we will make some commentary about that pull after we are done.
Ooh, dude, this pack is heavier. I'm just going to say that right now, guys.
Getting the heat right off the bat, I guess.
I tell you what, man, though, it doesn't always work out, though, just trying to rip it like that.
Can you pull it from the front? Like you get the back, but then pull it from the front?
Oh, I think you have to try both sides. This has got something nice in it.
Pretty thick.
Yeah, dude, this has got something nice in it. It's got a John Mechie. We got the Bo Nix. Got Casey Thompson. Malik Willis first. Ooh, we got a
De'Aaron King
auto.
De'Aaron King.
We got an auto. De'Aaron King auto. And then a
Mohamed Diabram?
Is that how you say that?
Yeah, Mohamed Abram.
Ibram.
Mohamed Abram. So,
but the De'Aaron King from Miami. Ooh, son. With that auto, this is a nice card, man.
That is a sweet card.
Thick card stock. Very nice card condition. Like quality. It feels like it's quality.
Nice.
So we're supposed to pull at least 2 autos.
We are supposed to pull 2 autos, so that would be the one. And hopefully we can pull like a Big Kahuna, the Golden Boy. I am enjoying that Bowman 2000 insert.
Solid, man. Let's get this sucker.
Let's go on the auto. The auto that is the University of Miami Hurricanes. The U. They have the turnover chain. Google that if you haven't seen it. It's pretty gaudy.
Who did he beat out in college?
Oh gosh, Derek.
It was somebody notable.
I apologize. My Miami football knowledge is not great.
It was somebody that I analyzed. Now I'm drawing a blank right now, but Somebody in the chat. I'm sure Derek knows. There was somebody that played behind him in college that's now in the NFL. Like this one doesn't want to come open, Brandon, and I don't want to force it too hard.
No, but I'm saying, are you also pulling like from the front, like up at the top?
Yeah, that's what I gotta do. I think in these cases I gotta go like that.
That's what I do. That's what I typically do.
Okay.
That's
well,
just me. I could be doing
you have to have very tender fingers. You have to have very gingerly fingers.
Indeed, you have to take care.
Jeff Sims, Peyton Thorne.
Ooh, we got. Is that Skylar Thompson?
Skylar Thompson, orange shimmer.
Orange shimmer out of 25.
I have no clue who Skylar Thompson is, though.
Skylar Thompson from the Kansas State Wildcats. If I'm looking correctly.
Braylon Allen.
Yes, Skylar Thompson from the Kansas State Wildcats. Now, I will say on that, well, we'll get to that in a second, but that is a gorgeous card. Got the refractor out of 25. Yeah, I mean, overall, that is a beautiful, beautiful card. Beautiful card.
It's nice.
Now, Skylar, I will say too, he was drafted by the Miami Dolphins. Okay?
Oh, he was in this draft class?
This past draft class. Yes, he was. He is down with Tua and all the boys down there in Miami. So that is a very interesting poll.
It really doesn't say anything about him on the back.
But yeah, he was just picked up, I believe. Yep. Dolphins film study. So we shall see what happens there. But again, we will get to these to the major polls here after we wrap things up in terms of rating. But overall, I'm digging this. I mean, I know it's an unlicensed product, but at the same time, it's cool to see some of these names on there. Again, I know it's collegiate uniforms, which I'm a fan of. I know some people aren't. But overall, I'm digging this so far. Love that refractor. Solid pull. Bryce Young, maybe not, but still a solid go. And possibly something we can see. Possibly something we can see some development on coming up here with the Dolphins. I'd be curious. Todd makes a good point. We need to do more breaks so you can get more practice opening packs. That's the thing, is Andy's all single, so he doesn't really get the opportunity to rip too much.
Yeah, sorry, guys.
No.
Yeah, that is a very good point by Todd. So we are going to have, obviously, we're going to be breaking the 2022 Prism Draft Picks box whenever it comes in. It's been pushed back to June now. And so I'll be getting some more practice, and as we grow and we continue to do more of these, we're gonna do more. This pack only had one card. That's weird.
Yeah. Mackenzie Milton and first Bowman of Mackenzie Milton. That's just the one card. Okay, well that's interesting. Gonna have to keep
one card. Yeah. I'm not fancy like those some of those breakers out there where I can slip cards up my sleeve real quick or something. Mackenzie Milton. So
Justin Can't Sleep says the other videos I've seen of this set, everyone had trouble opening these packs, just a different plastic.
Oh really?
Yeah. Derek said you had 8 or so in another pack, so that could be things averaging out. We're gonna have to go back over that.
That is so odd.
Here. That is very odd. Some interesting quality control there. Yeah.
What is Tops? No. Jerome Ford. Ooh, we got a Sam Howell. Got a Tyler Batty. I know he's a late round draft pick. And a Josh Downs. A lot of first prospects in that pack. Nice little solid first prospects. Paper Bowman first.
And I say, well, again, all of these may not be autos or refractors and whatnot, but you do have that first Bowman on there, which, again, I do collect a little bit of baseball. I've got the baseball jersey. And that first Bowman carries a bit of weight. Not necessarily saying this will be the modern Bowman Chrome football, but we shall see.
A Nick Starkle. We got
a Golden Boy Spencer Rattler.
I think this is the first insert besides that 2000 Bowman that we pulled earlier, but a Golden Boy Spencer Rattler. DJ Uagalele.
That was that was a solid first go, and a Tanner McKee.
And a Tanner McKee.
Yes.
I know they can't do they cannot do the college team logo, but where are they listing? Like, where are they listing the college that they go to?
Are they listing the college that they go to?
We'll have to
Tanner
examine
McKee
that
is,
before the end.
Tanner McKee is Stanford, I believe, the Cardinal.
Yeah.
I can check on that.
Yeah, I'm just kind of resorted.
Stanford Cardinal.
I'm just kind of resorted to going at that top seam. Oh, I see a Chris Olave right on the back.
Ooh.
There, I see his name. CJ Stroud, but no first.
It's a solid get still.
Desmond Ridder, Zach Evans first, and a Chris Olave base first.
Loving it. Even though that's not a refractor, even though it's not numbered, that is a solid get. O schools were, help me out here. Who was O schools?
O schools?
Yes.
O schools was Seagulls.
Okay, Seagulls. Yeah, definitely you're going to want to hang on to that and become a Saints fan.
Hold on to your pants, guys. This is a heavy pack. I feel it. I feel it. You see that?
Oh, heavens.
Some shiny. Chase Garbers. Boom. It's a Chris Olave refractor. Thick card. Like super thick. It's an Invicta.
Oh, an Invicta. Oh, my goodness. Look at that. That is not a chunk, but it's getting there.
Yeah, not a chunk because there's not even any memorabilia in this. But I'll tell you what, this is in great condition, man. Somebody's going to really enjoy this card. This is a nice card. So
Seagulls, I think, is definitely having a great evening with those Olaves. That is awesome. That's a gorgeous card there. Invicta, that's fantastic.
Very nice card. Let's get this guy in a sleeve.
So I would say Skylar Thompson and the Olaves would probably be the hits of this box so far. Do we have any packs left, or is this the final one?
Oh, no. We got I don't know. It feels like I got 20 packs left.
Oh, here. Sweet. Awesome. Great. I mean, this has been solid so far, folks. I got to say. This has been awesome. Those Olaves are great gets.
Don't go anywhere.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, somebody was saying we got to keep going before we got to go to work in the morning. Yeah, he wasn't lying.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well.
Yeah. Justin Olave is an excellent scorer. We'll go over him a little bit here.
Let's see. Another Eric King. There's a nice shimmer Emory Jones right there.
That's nice. Got the
that's looking
Florida Gators representing the home state.
Yeah, man. Florida Gators. I got to get me some Florida Gators apparel for next college product I do, man. Yeah. Very nice.
Yeah, Brady, I'm hoping we got some Bama love here for you. I would love to see you walk away with a Bryce Young. Blaine says Blaine would like you to keep his auto and send it in with the CSG grading submission that we are doing. Folks, again, if you've hung out with us, if you're not in the Discord, you got to get into the Discord, patreon.com/footballcards in the description below. If you would like to be part of future breaks or see CSG submission, a bunch of stuff we've got going on.
We got another fatty. We got
We got
Sean Clifford, a Justin Ross, Invicta, picked up by the Kansas City Chiefs after going undrafted.
I'm really liking those Invicta cards.
They're thick. They're real thick, real heavy. Very nice quality here.
So the Clemson Tigers.
Clemson Tigers. Said he cannot be overthrown. He's ready to prove himself after going undrafted. He was Trevor Lawrence. He was a breakout as a true freshman.
Who is in the T group? Who does that belong to? Is that Messiah?
The T group?
I'm trying to remember off the top of my head.
Or the C group? Are you looking for the T group? The T is Justin has tacos.
Oh, I'm sorry. C.
Yeah, C Clemson is Messiah.
Messiah, yes. I knew he was saying yes, sir, in the chat for a reason.
There you go. All right, let me move these out of the way. Moving a little bit faster, I think.
Get into a groove. Let's get that price.
I'm not used to this. I'm used to, ripping a single that I targeted. And so, I You know, it's all
We
good.
gotta get some variety in there. So what do we got? We got John Mechie. That's a solid get there.
Mechie, Brandon Peters, another Emory Jones 2000, and a Michael
Penix. Michael Penix Jr. out of Indiana. Guy I
Penix.
really enjoy. I don't know that he has the size to make it to the next level. I certainly don't see him as a quarterback, probably a wide receiver prospect. But he is a fun watch.
Does he play quarterback? He plays quarterback now.
Plays quarterback for the Indiana Hoosiers. Yeah, I don't know if he's got that size at the NFL level, but he is a fun watch.
Those are always interesting, the converted players.
Mm-hmm.
See him make some. There's a Bryce Young on the back.
Oh boy, we've got a Bryce Young, Brady. Got a CJ Stroud, and we got some.
CJ Stroud. Got a Jeff Sims. Got the Chrome and Refractor Jeff Sims. Dylan Gabriel, and the
Bryce Young.
base Bryce Young.
Gotta love it.
So he looks kind of tall and lanky in that picture, but
Make sure that one gets taken care of.
okay, all right.
We want to make
sir.
that's yes. You want to hang on to that, and I will explain why.
It's not just the helmet. It's not just the helmet.
Well, the helmet helps, and we'll be on that. But congratulations, Brady. We will talk about that here after the polls. So let's see if we can get another one for you. Who knows? Maybe get that Kenny Pickett. Get a Malik Willis.
Brian Robinson.
So we got a Graham Mertz.
Graham Mertz.
Let's see University of Wisconsin there.
Raheem Jarrett. And DeMarvin Leal.
Let us know what you guys think of these inserts and the like in the chat, folks. Is there anything that you've seen that you've liked, that you're not a fan of? Curious as your guys' takes on these as well.
Ooh, got a guys to Chris Olave.
Ooh, clean it up.
Blazelock. Dalton Kincaid. And a DJ.
Man, cleaning up on those Olaves this evening.
Yeah. Somebody's getting a stack.
That was Seagulls. Got to love it.
There's a Derek Stingley Jr. Finally an LSU player for you, Derek.
Yes. Got a Xavier Worthy. Sam Howell. Not a first though, but we got a Sean Clifford. Penn State University.
This one feels heavy.
Got another one. Got a big Kahuna. What do we got?
Oh, dude, wouldn't that be nice?
I wouldn't complain. Would not complain. Let's see what we got.
Look at that name on the back.
Oh, there he is. There he is. So we got Tyler Van Dyke, first Bowman. Got a Marvin. Is that a Marvin Mims?
Yeah, there's your big pull. It's an Invicta orange. It's numbered look at the numbering. 01 out of 25. Marvin Mims.
Solid.
And then a base paper, Kenny Pickett.
So who is, let's see, again, that was...
Marvin Mims. Marvin Mims. He looks like he plays for Alabama.
Mims is not. He plays for Oklahoma. The Sooners.
He's not related to the infamous flame out Denzel Mims, is he?
I don't recall off the top of my head, but I do want to point out that's another O group. So Mr. Seagulls is having themselves a night.
There you go, Mr. Seagulls.
Clean it up.
All right. So we got about 6 packs left, guys.
All right. Surely there will be some hidden heat. All right.
Shamir Dyke, Nick Starkle, J.J. McCarthy, and a Tyler Stroud.
Yeah, Tyler's actually a guy that I thought might wind up in Nebraska. Very fun to watch. I'm curious to see how he'll do down at Texas Tech. I don't know that he'll be the next Patty Mahomes, but is a fun offense to watch if you can if you get settled in.
Did he transfer for money or for a starting opportunity?
Yes. No, I mean, what I recall, I don't know that he was NIL bait per se, but I think he'll be definitely a starting opportunity. So we got Jaden Reed.
Got the Tyler Algier Bowman Chrome Refractor first.
Yes.
Ooh, got an Ahmad Sauce Gardner.
We got the Sauce and Spencer Rattler. We got another Rattler.
And the Rattler. The Rattler.
Yes.
Isn't that a cool name, dude? That is a cool name.
It's a shame that he doesn't really live up to it. Chris, you were having one heck of a night, my friend. This is a solid investment for you.
Wait, what happened? What happened to the? Knocked myself out.
The phone is not a fan.
It's my my webcam.
NCAA about to start cracking down on the boosters. Yeah, I will believe it when I see it. The NCAA does not much care for the fact this is on the table versus under it now, but that's another topic. So we've got Tyler. Are we back now?
There we go. All right. I broke my webcam.
We're just getting all the technical issues out of the way for breaks moving forward, I suppose.
Oh no, it wasn't technical, man. It was my face.
It's your face.
Webcam said I had enough of your face, man.
That's awful.
I know, isn't a webcam very rude?
That's very rude. That's inappropriate.
This is another fat fact, by the way.
All right, here we go.
Desmond Ridder.
Nice Desmond Ridder there. Ooh, another Skylar Thompson. This time you've got the Kansas State school match.
Yeah, purple refractor. That's a nice card. Another real thick one there. Another real thick one. Look at that celebration. Is this the first kicker? Is Tyler Freifogel a kicker?
Tyler is a wide receiver.
A wide receiver.
Wide receiver.
Scotty Miller coming.
Scotty Miller. School's on.
Interesting.
Tyler is from BYU with the Cougars. No, those two Skylar Thompsons. That's going to be interesting. With him on the Dolphins behind Tua, but then also that purple card, you can find yourself a Kansas State Wildcats. But yeah, we will go over this.
I'm about to take a picture of the floor after this. It just looks like a card bomb went off, man. These empty packs everywhere.
That's most. So we got
Hudson Card, Mike Harley, another Emory Jones. And there's a Keyshawn Boutte.
Oh, there you go.
Base paper first.
There you go.
Still, you're coming away with a little Boutte. All right. Gotta love the Boutte. We got it. This break is a success. It's officially a success.
Are you guys enjoying it? And are you guys enjoying the break? Let us know in the chat down there.
They're muscling through it.
Bless them.
Jadon Hasselwood, Justin Ross, Jalen Widwormer, and a Cade Otton. Cade Otton. I think I've heard a thing or two about him. You'll have to enlighten us after the break.
I will do my absolute best.
Thank you. All right. Matt Corral. There we go.
There you go. Ole Miss. Got the O schools again. Got the Golden Boy Bo Nix.
Got him.
The A squad.
Got him. And now he's in the Auburn uniform, but I know he plays for Oregon now, right?
That's correct. He does. He did transfer, so he is in the Pac-12 now.
But he's in the Auburn uniform. Does that mean
in the Auburn uni?
He goes to the Auburn guy or the Oregon guy?
Yes. The school on the card. So that would be the 8 teams.
My guy, Jalen Tolbert.
Solid. So we got the.
There you go. Congrats to the South Alabama, the S group. Who got the S group?
The S's.
The S group. That was Shelly. I'm sleeving this Jalen Tolbert up for you, Shelly.
Nice.
I haven't been sleeving all the paper ones up. I'll go back, obviously, and sleeve everything up before I ship it out. But
of course,
I kind of did that intentionally.
You have all the major hits to bring up here when we're.
This is the final pack, man.
Final pack.
This is the final pack.
See if we can get an extra auto or something in there.
I have a feeling we came out of the gates hot. And now James Cook. There's a whole pack of James Cook right here.
Just James Cook straight up.
Some more Marvin Mims that we hope is not related to Denzel. And Devin Lloyd.
And Devin gets a special place in my heart wearing the 0, by the way. I love
what's up with the 0?
I just love seeing college players wearing 0. And I think it was last year was the first year they actually started that for football. So I am a fan.
We had a ton of hits. Ton of hits.
So real quick, regarding the product, what is your opinion on this one? What are your thoughts?
Well, I think it's a nice product, man. I do think you get a lot of cards. So if you're a college football fan, I think you get a lot of cards out of here. So you're happy about that. Like, especially if you're a younger collector, the price point is pretty good on this hobby box for just a couple $100. You're getting a lot of different cards. I like the actual the chrome finish, the refractor chrome finish. I think this is very nice. I think these are going to be the most liquid cards out of here. These silver prism or refractor, as Topps likes to call it, are going to be the premium ones. And they also have the first Bowman at the top right. And then I do like these autographs. Like, I'm going to be targeting some singles out of these. I think that, like, if we look at all the hits that we got, man, I mean, pretty solid.
So out of 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the highest, where would you put it?
Well, so it's got its pros and cons. I think a lot of pros to it between the price point and the amount of cards that you get. I would, though, like to see them delineate between the paper product and the chrome refractor, or just chrome product in general, almost like Donruss does with Donruss Optic. But I get it why they combined them, because Donruss includes the Donruss Optic preview, and they include some chrome finish cards in there. So 1 out of 10 overall. I'm going to give it an 8.5. Maybe that's an 8. Let's go an 8.
All right. Before we get to the kind of the investment talk here for a second.
What about you?
Yeah. So again, I enjoy collegiate stuff. So I've got that going for me. But yeah, I also enjoy Bowman from a baseball perspective. I recently got like an Alex Gordon that was a Bowman first. Like, that definitely carries a lot of weight for a lot of baseball collectors. So I'm curious to see if that transfers over. Obviously, with this being an unlicensed product, again, I know it has its pros and cons. It's kind of controversial in terms of just what's out there. I enjoy it though. There's no real logos, which, believe me, that'd be great if that was a part of it. I think that'd be awesome if they could get that moving forward. I don't know how that would work with schools. But overall, I dig it. I know we saw Derek here in the chat said he's going to snag some and open a box. I think it's a fun product. I like it for what it is. Like, am I going to go out of my way to get it? Probably not. This is going to be something that, again, I'll probably go singles hunting again for. I know a lot of folks in the Discord will as well. For what it is, I like it. I would say probably I'm a little bit tougher, tougher judge. I'll say a 7 out of 10. Certainly not the worst I've ever seen, but it's got a little bit to go. I think there's plenty of room for improvement. Overall, I dig it. Would rip again. We'll put it that way. I'm curious to see what comes out this next year. So kind of having a look over who we've got here. I saw a couple Skylar Thompsons again. He did go to the Dolphins, so I'm kind of curious to see what happens there. Should anything happens to Tua, I'm not necessarily sure where he's going to end up on the depth chart. But definitely something to maybe hold on to. As I mentioned to before, that purple color match, Skylar Thompson, that is one that if you wanted to part with one, obviously you've got the auto out of 25. That's great. I would probably hold on to that one unless there's a market that you can find to do that right now. Definitely with the color match, I think if you can find a Kansas State Wildcats super fan or something like that, they may be interested in that as well. I would say, though, as just kind of a general moving away from this, and Andy, you can help me out a little bit here with the college product that's coming on. A lot of these guys, at least the drafted folks, the Kenneth Walkers, the Kenny Pickett's and whatnot, that product, as we talked about in the past podcast, isn't coming out until probably during the season. So I think there's going to be a little bit more opportunity to move these singles than there would be, say, if things were on schedule, so to speak. With that being said, like when you're in a situation where you've got a guy behind Tua that's coming in as a rookie like Skylar is, what are your thoughts on hanging on to him, just kind of maybe throwing him in a box for a few years to see where he ends up?
Well, I didn't know a whole lot about him, and you mentioned that he's on Miami, but they signed Teddy Bridgewater, so we know he's like the definitive backup. But he is, they're all injury prone, right? They're all an injury away. But I would hold him. Obviously, you got to hold him because this guy wasn't drafted till the 7th round. You're looking at his profile. 7th round out of Kansas. He's already 25 years old. His best comparable player profiler is Nathan Peterman. So it's not good. It's not good right off the bat. But, I mean, if he's a rookie, right, and Teddy goes down, Tua goes down, Teddy goes down, then they have I think ahead of Skylar, they got Chris Streveler, who's another guy that could potentially beat out Skylar. So you got to hold Skylar and maybe hope that he gets a chance to start somewhere someday. And when he does, you sell it right then.
Late Stick says this is not even close to Bowman First Baseball 5 out of 10. Yeah, and to Late Stick, I just kind of want to clarify that. I'm not necessarily saying it's on the level of Bowman Baseball now, nor do I necessarily think it ever will be, because how much clout do you have to catch up with, But like I said, I can totally see where you're coming from, 5 out of 10. Late Stick also wanted to see the hits, if you can run through them again real quick. Andy, I know you got the spellers there.
Was it the Eric King Chrome Refractor Auto? Non-numbered. The Skylar Thompson Orange Shimmer Auto. This is numbered out of 25. And just based on scarcity alone, I'm sure there's a Skylar Thompson collector out there somewhere from South Dakota, And then these are the other big hits. Got the Chris Olave Invicta, which is really nice.
Late was also curious who got the hits. I know all the Olaves went to Christopher Seagulls. Who got the Skylar Thompsons in the Kansas
that was South Dakota.
Okay. Oh, no. Thompson was K-State, which was Late Stick.
Or Thompson was K-State?
Yes.
Sorry, they put South Dakota on the South Dakota. Oh, I'm looking at Chris Streveler. I'm back on Streveler. I'm looking at the player profiler for Thompson. K-State.
Yes. So Late Stick got the
Wildcats. That was Late Stick.
Scouts. Yep. And then Olave went to CS Eagles, I believe.
Yep. Seagulls.
So what do we got for the Olaves again real quick? We got the Invicta.
You got Justin Ross. That's a Clemson. That goes to Messiah.
Okay.
Then you got the Emory Jones from Florida. That's going to Bob.
Okay.
That Shimmer. I like that. I do like the Shimmer. I think they did a good job on some cards. I like the variety, but I agree. I probably have to, I didn't even take the licensing into consideration. So I do have to drop my grade down a little bit. Too high. I give him a 7.25.
I think that's fair. Marvin Mims there.
Marvin Mims.
And that's from Oklahoma. So that too is going to Mr. Christopher. Had himself a night.
There you go. Tyler Algier.
That's BYU. That is going to me, I believe.
Yeah. And I think he's going to see playing time this year. Got drafted by the Atlanta Falcons in the 5th round, but I think Cordell Patterson's going to move more to the slot. They released Mike Davis, who is now in the Baltimore Ravens. Their backfield just got deeper. And I think Tyler Algier is actually going to see playing time with Atlanta this year. Decent prospect. I mean, decent. not bad from BYU, 5th round. But
Yeah, I'll tell you what, that Skylar Thompson, I think is low key a solid hit. I know it's not numbered, I know it's not autoed, but that color match, I'm curious to see if you can't find a Kansas State fan that wouldn't love to pick that up.
Got the Kayshawn, a couple base paper cards that I sleeved up. The Tolbert, the Kayshawn, the Kenneth Walker, Seattle, the James Cook refractor, the Mohammed Ibrahim.
Yeah, Mohammed. He's from Minnesota, by the way.
Jeff Sims. Got to put these up. Got to sleeve all this stuff up. There we go. I mean, so there was there's a Bryce Young paper first prospects here.
I wanted to touch on Bryce real quick while we can. So in terms of Bryce, I realize that's paper. I get it. It's not an auto. It's not anything like that. However, I'll put it to you this way. You got Bryce Young on Alabama, arguably the most rabid college football fan base in the country. He has an opportunity to win a second Heisman Trophy. It would only be the second player in history to do that if it was the case. More than likely going to be in the college football playoff. Very possibly could be in the national championship again. Quite possibly the #1 draft pick next year. So if you would like to sell that, you're going to have multiple opportunities probably in the preseason college football, probably towards the latter end for the bowls, maybe the national championship. If there's a Heisman Trophy ceremony, but that's one that's going to go before the college football playoff. So heading into the playoff, the national championship maybe, and then possibly the NFL draft. So multiple opportunities if you would like to just kind of gauge the market at multiple points to kind of see what's going on. And of course, heck, right now. But it's just kind of up to when do you feel the hype is moving. So keep an eye on preseason hype, Heisman hype, how the team does in general, heading towards a potential, yet another potential national championship berth, and then again heading towards the next NFL draft.
Yeah, and also you take into account, it'll be interesting to see what the supply comes out to be on this base paper Bowman first card, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's something interesting to watch. Just kind of, there's a big difference between 10 listings and 110 listings.
Indeed.
Because 110 listings, you may have the base mosaic effect where Joe Burrow and Justin Herbert's base mosaic are still $10, so never know. CJ Stroud, there's a CJ Stroud first. Would you say he's the second best prospect behind Young?
I would say definitely in terms of hype and in terms of exposure, I like Stroud. You've got that Stroud to Olave connection. Of the two, again, I'm not a pro prospect, and you would be much better to talk to about potential than I am. But just seeing him kind of up close and personal, Stroud definitely has the touch. Olave, I think Olave compliments him. He compliments Olave. But at the same time, I think Stroud's going to put up some solid numbers. I think he'll do well regardless of who he's throwing to.
Yeah, and our boy Garrett Wilson there. Who would you rather have, Garrett Wilson or Chris Olave?
That's a great question. Garrett, honestly, I don't know how you could go wrong with those two. Garrett, I think would be, if you're looking for, kind of like I said, Kenny Pickett was the best plug and play guy off the top. I think Garrett was probably the best immediate plug and play wide receiver, but I think Chris has him beat in terms of athleticism and the ability to make some stupid flashy catches. A Chris Olave card, for example, I think you may see the hype. I would bet that you see the hype before Chris Olave. Not necessarily before Garrett, but probably I would say exceed him. I would say if you had to ask me which of the two you would see on SportsCenter first to get that hype, I would go with Chris.
Especially with a healthy Jameis Winston, right?
Oh, absolutely. Who's going to be better over the long term? Hard to say.
But Garrett Wilson seems like he's bigger, thicker. Mm-hmm. He has a better yards after catch and broken tackle ability than Chris Olave, who's just like really sleek. He's like, Chris Olave is like a Ferrari or a Lamborghini.
Yeah, that's a great point. That's kind of what I was trying to get at. He's got the flash. He's got that SportsCenter look, but he's not somebody. Between the two, I think Wilson has the longer career. I don't know that Olave's body can hold up to much punishment over the years. I'm curious to see, though. We'll see.
Yeah. And especially with the New York Jets fan base and stuff. And then this guy, Derek's like, dude, watch out for this guy. So have you looked at this guy's? Have you seen this guy play at all? I mean, he's young. Braylon Allen on Wisconsin. This guy's an absolute monster, dude. Monster. He's only 18 right now, but he's 6'2", 240 pounds.
I will put it to you this way. You cannot go wrong with a Wisconsin running back. I would say Wisconsin running backs, Iowa tight ends, like they're just like even Big Ten running backs in general, but a Wisconsin running back, they produce beasts. So, yeah, Braylon's a young gun. I'm excited to see what happens there. And again, that's a guy that I would definitely hold on to and see if he can't bust some big runs at Wisconsin, because I'm in the Big Ten West. I feel pretty confident that he probably will, especially if it comes against Nebraska.
2024 class. So this is the kind of guy that you can take advantage of right now in this set. Look for autographed and rare cards, right? And just stash them and hold them until it's closer to when he comes out, because he could very well end up a end of the first round, beginning of the second round draft pick to a good team. Yeah,
I'm very curious to see what happens. Is there anybody else, or did we run through all the
rest of them are all paper? I mean, there's some interesting prospects in here, like Malik Cunningham, the other Malik, or the Bo Nix, Golden Boy. I mean, I'm going to sleeve all these up, but they're all, all paper cards. Another Emory Jones, another Hudson, the Tyler, the Myjai Sanders, the Desmond Ridder. First, there the Marcus Mariota clone, the Sauce Gardner. Sauce Gardner.
There you go. You gotta love that nickname. And by the way, guys, for the folks that are still in college and that aren't named Bryce Young, not the worst move even with these. If again you want to throw them in a shoebox and check in on. But again, right now, obviously, you're going to see quite a few. Those Bryce Young papers, I think somebody pointed out in the chat, they're going for $3. I believe it. I definitely believe it with everything that's out there. But I'm curious to see where those are at. If Bryce is going into another college football playoff or national championship, or he wins the Heisman or things like that. We saw the Joe Burrow effect. I'm not saying that's going to happen with Bryce. But again, when you have a fan base like Alabama, you might be able to do well. I think you could probably do better than that $3. We'll put it that way.
What the heck were the Commanders thinking drafting another running back? That's just – I'm sorry, late stick.
I know, and I know how many of us are Antonio Gibson fans.
Yeah, and Brian Robinson's a stud. And what's his face? Ron Rivera has already come out and said that Brian Robinson is going to be getting touches this year. Like, he's going to be getting carries.
And then kind of run through again, who the last ones you have there? We've got so
got to put Brian Robinson over in the other stack.
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
Quite a few Emory Jones.
Yeah, just thinking the same thing. Brandon Peters.
John Mechie,
yes.
John Mechie went to Alabama, right?
Yes, he did. Yes,
he was the wide receiver to Jamison Williams.
Jamison Williams, yes, sir. Yes, he was.
And he went to the Texans. Going to put a squeeze on, what's his name? Nico Collins.
Yes, I believe so. He'll be a fun watch.
Maybe Chris Conley. Well, I think he's going to put more of a squeeze on Nico, or who do they have in the slot over there? Because this guy seems like a slot wide receiver. Let's see. They don't have a true slot guy. I guess John Mechie's going to slot in as the slot guy. Wow. Is that a double negative? Slot in as the slot?
Slot in as the slot guy. So eventually. But yeah, no, I think he's a fun watch. I'll be curious to see how they implement him.
Yeah, no, he could definitely have some pop games though. Production wise. Bijan Robinson, another De'Aaron.
Yeah, Derek King. Another Skyler. So we got a few Skylers.
Chase Garbers, Harrison Bailey. There's another Olave first. Yep. Zach Evans. There's another Ridder.
There you go.
See, it was the unfortunate thing that they not only went to base paper, but then they did one step down of that and just said, hey, we're going to do base cards that are base paper and don't even have the first logo, which is like strange.
I'm not.
See, that's
I'm
strange.
not a big fan of that. Yeah.
All right, I bump them down to 6.5.
Oh, goodness. Look at it go. They're sliding. Oh, my goodness. They got that molecular slide going on there.
Tanner McKee, another DJ Aguiaye. So what the heck happened to Spencer Rattler? Did he flame out already in college?
So Spencer went to Oklahoma. I'm not loving him right now. I mean, I'll be honest with you right now. Do I expect Spencer Rattler to step up and have another great year? And that card is looking, pretty solid. Honestly, no. I don't expect Spencer to do a whole heck of a lot. He just transferred out. I don't know that there's a system in which he can do well. I don't anticipate him to do well. I think he went to South Carolina. And I honestly think the SEC is probably going to eat him alive. Yeah. But
that's not good for him.
And it's unfortunate because you hate to waste a name like Spencer Rattler, but here we are.
Starkle, Josh Downs, Tyler Batty. He was a late round draft pick. Where did he go?
Solid last name. Tyler Batty.
Batty, yeah, it's Baltimore Ravens.
There you go.
That's right. Another running back to add to their depth chart, but he does run a 4.45, so interesting from that perspective, closely comparable to Giovanni Bernard.
And then we've got
Sam Howell, which I was surprised that this guy can actually run. Like, he can run pretty good.
Yeah, he can scoot.
So, the chances of Carson Wentz getting injured are pretty high, but then he's still got to beat out Taylor Heineke, which, Heineke's got the game experience. We know what he is in terms of a passer. That's the only thing that I think Sam Howell could beat out Taylor Heineke, because from what I've heard, Sam Howell's also got an arm.
All right, and who else we got behind there? We got Sam.
Agree or disagree? Sam Howell can throw the ball?
Yes, I would agree.
Okay. We're gonna put him in the dual threat category.
We can be generous and we will say known dual threat quarterback Sam Howell. So Jerome Ford, the Bearcats there. Bearcats Cincinnati, and then who is back there? Is that McKenzie?
Mackenzie Milton. Peyton Thorne.
Is that everybody?
That's everybody.
Right.
Went through everything again, man.
This is fantastic, folks. Thank you for coming out. Looking forward to the next one. Again, patreon.com/footballcards. Anything else, Andy, before we head out?
I lost you guys. Nothing great,
right,
other than I love all you guys. I appreciate you guys coming out. I hope you were able to find some enjoyment from this break here. And yeah, man, I feel like the next one's going to go twice as good as this, because I feel like I figured out a lot of things in this one. So
absolutely, we can look back. The bar has been set. Guys, thanks so much for showing up. I had a great time. I'm glad you enjoyed the intro. I certainly enjoyed making it. Yes, dude. That was the high point of the whole show, man. I don't know about that. We shall see. Take care, folks.
All right, guys. Peace. Wait, no, I don't want to hit that button.